We are thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for creating us. We bear witness that He's only one worthy of worship, and the Prophet Muhammad is His messenger and servant of Allah. Peace be upon him, his companions, family, and all those who follow the truth till judgment day. My respectful doctor, who has sacrificed far away to come here to teach us, may Allah bless you and may Allah reward you. And then my doctor, Dr. Ismail, my Sheikh Amin from my brother Sani, and my in-law, who is telling me that if you don't mention my name, I will take my wife, my daughter back. Yes, Sheikh Abdul Samad. And all the big men behind me. I didn't want to even to talk because the big men are wrong. But if I ask me to talk and I don't talk, maybe it's not good. The only one thing I want to say that can encourage everybody psychologically. I want everybody to feel ashamed that you are not able to worship Allah and to do what is expected from you to compensate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for all what Allah has done for us. If you have this one in you and you cry within you and you feel it, inshallah, you always underestimate what do you call cast whatever you have done. You will never be swelling one day headed. You will always be crying for not being able to compensate at least a little, about 1 billions of what Allah has done for you. You have not been able to at least to come close to the thanking and the glorification of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If time will permit, and I just explain this one point, maybe my show will allow me. Now, if you look at the ayah, Surah 23, ayah 13, that is Surah Al-Mu'minun. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِنْ طِينٍ ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ ثُمَّ خَلَقْنَا نُطْفَةً عَلَقَةً فَخَلَقْنَا عَلَقَةً مُضْغَةً فَخَلَقْنَا مُضْغَةً عِظَامًا فَكَسَوْنَا عِظَامًا لَحْمًا ثُمَّ أَنشَأْنَاهُ خَلْقًا آخَرَ فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. Now, if time is there and I'm to digest this, now look at where you come from. The spermatozoa and the ovary of your mother, these tiny things, where the fusing take place and fertilization take place. Look at the tiny place that you cannot even see except what? By microscope that you can see. This is a tiny aspect of you. And it is when doctors are examining you, it is only when you are 1 month that we examine your mother, that your size can reach an egg. That's the beginning of you. And look at this one. Everything. Now, to cut things short. Now, if you know from this one, you have all the organs. And if I take one organ, you have about what? Every adult person have about 206 type of bones that you form. And you have about 750 types of muscles. That makes you, your thighs, your chins, your buttocks, everything. You see? And the nerves, what do you call the vessels, that is the veins and the arteries, can take what? About 60,000 kilometers. That forms you. That is the small arteries that is on you. And you have been able to carry out this one. And you're moving around. Now, apart from this one, the physiological functions of these parts alone, you can never, you are like a system that is being operated. You are not operating it. Are you operating it? Look at your heart. The heart is beating. Does it have any battery there? Does it have any engine there? Does it have anything there? Look at that digestion system. You put the food there and everything is going on. And before you are there, you are getting the energy to move around. Are you the one who is working on that? There's any energy, what do you call it? Any machine there? Look at the way you breathe, the respiration system. Look at all the systems. There are systems that is operating you. And you are not operating yourself. Who did this one? Allah, who did all these things, is also operating this. Apart from that, things that are necessary for you. He give you the water, he give you the air, he give you the food. And on top of that, whenever you are in defect of anything, you ask him and he give you again. Can you thank this God? You can thank him. So you should feel ashamed. When you feel that ashamed, you see that you automatically have the passion to work. And that's why I cherish my brother. And that's why I cherish my doctor. That's why I cherish doctor and all my big sheikhs around here. You see, we need to work fast as he's telling us about. Because you see, if you're in Ghana here, I'm sorry to say it, don't never say that everything is okay with Islam. Because we cannot complete the Islam because of certain things around us. If I take you about even the banking system, can you say one of it here? Can you complete Islam? Can you practice Islam to the totality? We can't do it. There are so many things. Therefore, we need to accelerate our rate and work hard so that inshallah, there are so many things we can be able to solve it so that we can complete the practice of our Islam. May Allah bless you. I will not say much, but lastly, this one I apologize, but permit me. You see, like the doctor was saying, you have to use the English to let the people understand. I'm sorry, say, permit me, but it's truth. If I don't say it, won't help us. The point is, Hausa language is an Islamic language in this country, everywhere that we cherish to speak it. But if you say you are going to speak it everywhere, Islam will not spread. Because the people around us don't speak that language. You see it. You see the scientists, they always see Islam as foreign. That's the main reason why they don't take the Islam. So if you want to let Islam spread, the people around you, you must speak their language. You go to some masjids, and the masjid is in the community of the Ashanti people. And you see that everything is Hausa. How will they understand you? So we see that any religion that comes here spreads faster. But our religion is in the communities around here, and it's always in the community. It's not spreading. Because the people see it as what? Psychologically, they see it as what? Foreign. I'm sorry to say, don't you always see that it is interforce? That's what they tell us. You see, because they see it's cultural psychology. If you don't speak their language, you don't feel that they are practicing, that you are part and parcel of them. They will see you as foreign, and they will never embrace it. So I think it's one of the things I have seen it, because when we were in Japan, we went to Japan in 1990s. Islam was not there. The country, nobody was practicing Islam, to the extent that even what to eat, we need to make sure we go to factories to produce what we eat. And there was only, 7 masjid. And there was no masjid. But before we were coming, we had about 7 masjid. And now there are thousands of masjids in Japan. What did we do? We managed to convert one person who was a Japanese. And we allow him, after teaching him, they are also fast. After teaching him and everything, he embraced, he became learned person among us. So, though there were some big issues, we allowed him to be the imam of the whole Japan. And because of he could speak the language, and he could go anywhere, because before we find it difficult even to penetrate. But because he embraced it, and we made him our leader and the head of us, you could able to go anywhere, and he was speaking their language. And by Allah's grace, before you were aware, before I was living in 7 years, the whole is now we can count